GACHARIC SPIN. This is one of those groups who, you know, everything on paper about them is so awesome. And I just love the fact that as their already quite long career has gone on, that they've got better and better at doing that core thing that we all want from them, which is bringing together all these insane sounds and delivering songs at the same time are just incredibly infectious, but also there's so much to get your ears into. So anyway, I'm really excited about this new song. Now, this came out a few days ago, Restaurant F. I've got to be honest, I've been extremely busy, which is why I've been desperately wanting to get around to this song. But, you know, sitting down, sorting out a reaction has been difficult. One of the reasons why I'll just quickly mention is because I've been working on the new video I did with a couple of upcoming Japanese artists. Please do check that out. The link will be in the description below. I really appreciate it if you check that out after we've done this reaction, because we put a lot of effort into that, and I really hope you'll enjoy it. But we're going to be checking out, finally, Restaurant F. How long ago did this come out? I just wanted to listen to this song, and now all of the other stuff I've got is out the way. Here we go, Restaurant F. I'm excited. It's only 3¼ minutes though, so I'm hoping for like a crazy full-on song. Let's go. And oh yeah, and by the way, the whole Unlucky Morpheus Dolls box thing is coming out, which I'm kind of excited about. But one of my main favorite things about GACHARIC SPIN is Angie. So just the idea of, even as much as I love Fuki, just GACHARIC SPIN without Angie. So get all the Angie you can. Let's go. Of course, a bit of Koga to give me. It's very full on, isn't it? Okay. It sounds like we're into the chorus already. Catchy, very catchy. Oh, it's so quick moving, which is what I want from GACHARIC SPIN, but oh, Oreo, we love you. Oh, I love it. There's no form to the song, but it flows so well. You never know what's coming next. He's done more in 2 minutes than most bands would do in 5. That chorus is finally hitting. I wasn't sure about it at first. Kind of came in unannounced, a little unspectacular, but by the end, it's making sense. Yeah, that's it. That's the crescendo this song needed. Oh, Oreo's keyboard line is fucking making this. Yes, that's what. And do you know what? I like this. This is all of that excitement I was talking about. A song where everything comes together. You got the crazy, but it still all works. It's that. It is that. And yeah, I was talking about a long career, 15th anniversary, 15 years of GACHARIC SPIN. That's amazing. And I honestly, I know some people will disagree with this, and there's always people who are like, oh, the old stuff was the best. GACHARIC SPIN have been better in the last 3 or 4 years than at any point in their career. They are a band who are doing what we should all want from the bands we love. They're getting better and better. And I know some people will disagree with that, but I just think they are on a freaking high right now. And love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's find a good frame. That's a pretty good frame to talk about them on. Okay, so there are a couple of things I'm going to pick apart with this one, but first of all, I have to give it credit for the fact this is definitely a song I'm going to come back to and listen to on repeat play. This is so satisfying. The ending is there, the crescendo. Again, 3.25 minutes, and you get the whole build up, you get everything, you get so many twists and turns. I love the way it plays between the different vocalists. I've heard many things said about Oreo's singing, and I know like this is the band who really do a bit of a workout live. So there are some recordings online that have come up in reactions and things where maybe Oreo's not singing 100% on pitch, but she is a very good singer, and she's also very, very fun. Now, obviously Angie is the powerhouse vocalist, but I love this play between Angie and Oreo brings so much fun into it. But Oreo really came to life as well. That keyboard line is brilliant. That thing going on. Another vocal representation of instruments from me. That keyboard line at the end makes the crescendo. It's so like bizarrely, like slightly dissonant, and yet really works, and plays off against the fact that everything's kind of just rocking. So the beginning of the song was a bit of an interesting point for me because it starts off really cool. I love the way it comes in, but the transition into the first chorus is weird. It just kind of like just arrives, and it doesn't arrive with much impact. So the first chorus, you can kind of tell it's the chorus from the minute it arrives, but it doesn't feel particularly like, it just feels like, oh, okay, what's this? It's weird because I think at first that's strange, but I can imagine on repeat listens, that's going to be one of the selling points because each time the chorus comes around, it's announced with more and more power. So, by the end, you've got like the chorus comes in, it's just like a big, like, wow, it is the crescendo and it just arrives and it feels huge. And that's an interesting part of the build-up, although I would be interested to know how on repeat listens I feel about that. I do, at the moment, I get the feeling that I'm going to like that more and more on repeat listens. That's going to grow on me. Whereas the first time around, I've got to be honest, it felt a bit weird, like just kind of arrived out of nowhere. The song it goes through twists and turns, and I love the fact it goes through so many. I love the fact that each twist and turn feels right when it arrives. But I always say with these bands who do this, and I even say this about groups like Passcode, Sokoninaru, a really good example of this, bands where they can go on these left-right journeys where the song can really change, and you don't see the changes coming. When the changes arrive, it's not what you would maybe expect. It doesn't feel like the natural decision, but the minute it arrives, it feels right. And for me, that's an example of a band who really knows how to write a genuinely interesting, original, and quirky, creative kind of song. So for me, this just really is a great example of that. And again, they've packed in so much of this in such a short time. I'm going to quickly say before I add a couple of more points, just a quick reminder in case anyone missed it. Do remember, if you like good songs, remember to check out the song that I did with 2 upcoming Japanese artists, ASSUN and Otto from Candid. That is now available. Link in the description below. Okay, I'm going to keep on talking about Restaurant F by GACHARIC SPIN now. I just had to bring that up again. So the other thing that I would say, video again to me speaks to this thing, and I said this when Kachi Kachiyama came out, that this is the kind of band where you can just put them in a room and you don't need a budget. You really don't need a budget. A couple, like a little concept. Oh, here's a fluffy character with one eye. I mean, basic concept. They are so entertaining to look at just because they're performative skills. Everything from the little bits where you've got like, you're just having a bit of fun. You got like Corker popping around the edge of the curtains. The whole performative thing, the way Oreo's just face lights up the screen. Angie is a brilliant presence. They are just so interesting. Just visually, they are entertainers as well as superb musicians. So for me, this was fantastic all round. Absolutely loved it. I was going to say it gives me a lot of the positive vibes that I got from Kachi Kachiyama. But the funny thing is, although both of the songs are really upbeat in a way, but with a bit of intensity, but upbeat and powerful. They've both got catchy choruses. They've both got interesting twists and turns. They both quintessentially GACHARIC SPIN. They're both bright and colourful. They both have simple videos that are brought to life by them. And yet the songs couldn't be any more different. And that to me is just why this is a genuine band who crafts music. They really craft songs. So absolutely love it. I think this is wonderful. I'm so happy this band is really on the rise. I don't rave about stuff, but GACHARIC SPIN. Don't let me down now. I'm excited for DOLSBox. I am. I really love, when DOLSBox first came around, I preferred what DOLSBox were doing to what GACHARIC Spin were doing at the time. But the problem is that GACHARIC Spin, since the last run of DOLSBox, have gone from being a band who I thought were a good idea but maybe didn't always land, to being just like fucking hit. Everything is great. And I just, now I'm like, DOLSBox, this better be good because I want to be focusing on some more GACHARIC Spin. But hey, if they can do both at the same time, I am there for that. Hey, let's get Fuki and Angie both on a song. God, I hope that happens. Anyway, there you go. Nuffles, I'm excited. I'm loving it. Get in the comments, tell me what you think. Until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now. Can't get it right. Ciao, ciao.